A good morning to you and welcome back to Security Talk Friday with Alfie. Today we're talking about home security, making your home more secure. Now everybody knows your home is your place of rest, peace and harmony. That's the way it's supposed to be, but unfortunately there are people that can get in there and disrupt that whole system there that you've got going on. So it doesn't mean when you're at home you can chillax and kick back. You always need to be aware as well, because believe me, I've seen where alarms go off. I climb over the wall, I check around the premises, I get to a sliding door, it's wide open, and the lady and whatever gentleman is there busy doing something. When he sees me, he scricks himself into another blood type. So yeah, be careful guys, be careful. Alrighty then. The first thing I want you to know is the 5 D's for home security. It's deter, it's detect, it's deny, it's delay, and it's defend. Sorry, I wrote it down here on, we've got notes, so I don't get it wrong. Okay, so it's deter, detect, deny, delay, and defend. That's the 5 D's of home security that you should know. Alright, then let's start off. Get a dog. No, you don't need a big Rottweiler or whatever. You just need one of those choo-choo hondjies. You know what I mean? A skippy. I call it a skippy. Skippy gras en kak op die mat. One of those dogs. Those doggies are awake mania. So if you're sleeping at night and the doggy's there in the bedroom sleeping on your bed, hey, my cat is also here, I know, he sleeps with us if he's not hunting. So those little doggies, they are wide awake mania. They hear things that your normal human ear can't hear. So if they detect something, you know your dog, you know something's up. So take note of your animals. Your animals will tell you exactly, listen, there's something's not right. You know your animals, they're like your children. So if your child is off, you know something's up. Alright, get a security gates right around your home. That's for your sliding door, for your front door, for your back door, and for your passage hallway door. Passage hallway, so they can't get to you where you're sleeping in the bedrooms. It's not gonna, I'm not gonna say it's 100% foolproof, nothing will happen to you. They can get past that, but normally it makes one hell of a noise. Alright. Keep the areas around your windows clear of overgrown plants and bushes. The reason I'm saying this is because when they're busy with a window and something and they hear something, they're gonna duck behind the plants. No one will see them, no one will even know they're there, and just driving past, and then it's back to work. Alright, so keep that areas clean and clear so that no one can hide behind when someone's doing a patrol past your area or your house, and now he sees something, he ducks between that plant. You will never see him unless you know he's there. Alright, then another tip for you guys. You know those gravel stones you get? You get those white pebbles, it's like white pebbles, but it makes one hell of a noise if you walk on it. I've tried to walk on those gravel stones. It makes a noise. You can't get past it, so at least you know something's up. I'll put that in my flower beds around my windows, my window area. Make it look nice, you know, you can also make it look nice, look like a... So if you walk on it, you want to check through the windows and you walk on it, it's going to give you away, it's going to make noise. That gravel stones, you get the white ones, you get nice ones, but get ones that makes noise. You know what I mean when you walk on it. Alright. And if you can, tint your home windows. I know the van windows are tinted here and this side. So if I don't switch on the light, they can't see me, but I can see them, and that's what you want. You want to stand there and skim, oh, okay, Papa's got something for you. I'm waiting for you, you bastardo. You know what I mean? So if you can tint your windows, that will help you in the end. You know what I mean? actually, you want to know when they're in your yard before they know you know. You know what I mean? So if you can get like beams and stuff like that, where it tricks and it goes by your bed, it goes teet, 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 then you know, hey, something's up, someone's in my yard. You know what I mean? The thing is, they think they're catching you by surprise. You must be able to turn the tables, and the surprise is when they, and you give them a burner, or you give them a pepper spray, or you give them an air horn. Believe me, once the air horn goes off, that dude's getting out of Dodge. He's not going to stand around and wait on what. He's going to hurt himself getting over wherever he needs to get away from your property. All right, get a camera system, guys. A good camera system that can see in night as well. What you call that? You know what I mean? You can see at night as well. Invest in a good camera system right around your home, so that you can see, and in your garden here and there. You know what I mean? So that you can see them. That's the thing. Yo, man, it's hard, but you're actually in an advantage because you locked inside. They still need to get inside. So you want to keep them from getting inside. You know what I mean? You want to know when they're there. Okay? Get a emergency plan together for you and your family, so that you know exactly what to do when something goes bad. Every child, every family member must know, listen here, we're going to react like this, and we're all going there. You know what I mean? Like a safe room, if you're lucky enough to have a safe room or whatever. So everybody knows exactly where to go when the pawpaw hits the fan. And practice. Okay? Drill that into your kids. And drill that into your spouse. And drill that into your family. So everyone knows exactly what to do when it gets real. Okay? Oh, guys, this is a big one. Please do not go out if you hear water running. Because normally what they do is they turn all the taps on, so that you hear the noise. You see, water's running. What's happening? Did they steal my copper pipes, or did they steal my taps, or what's going on here? And they're waiting for you to come out. And then I've got you, and then I've got full access to your home. All right, so they basically tempting you to come out. It's basically come, and once you're out, they're on top of you like a pack of hyenas. And I mean, we're all strong men, we all can fight, but listen here, what the hell are you gonna do against 4 or 3 grown men? Not much, I promise you, not much. Okay, then put up beware of the dog signs, and your security company armed response, just one sign at the main gate so that they can see. Okay, oh shit, but here's a dog, and here's an armed response company as well. I'm not saying it's going to work, but it's going to deter them. All right, then maybe they'll go on to your neighbor or somewhere else. All right, signage is good. It gives them that little bit of a doubt. Maybe not, you know what I mean. Then get to know your neighbors, guys. Get to know your neighbors. Exchange phone numbers. If something does go on, or you see something at your neighbor's house, like there's a big van parked, or there's a suspicious vehicle there, and the guys are not getting out, or the guy's getting out but he's acting all suspiciously, he's just walking around, he's just check, and you'll see it when it's suspicious. All right, then you can phone your neighbor and say, listen here, this is up. There's someone at your home. All right. And then make sure that you're on a neighborhood watch WhatsApp group, so you know what's going on in your area. You know if there's problems arising, that you know, okay, there's a situation. Until this guy gets caught, we need to watch out for that. All right. And not just that, you can ask for help when you're in trouble, your family. So everybody that's available, normally all the armed response, all the neighborhood watch guys, your neighbors, everyone is on that group, so they know exactly there's a problem and there's a problem there. I'll rather have 100 people running to my rescue than none. No one's knowing what's happening. If no one knows what's happening, you're in big trouble. All right, so get involved. get on that WhatsApp groups. Okay, you don't have to report and what, but if you see something, report it. You know what I mean? And I'm not talking about a guy walking past your home with a loaf of bread. I mean, don't disrupt the armed response. You know what I mean? They do the armed response jobs actually just to respond to alarm activations. That's our job. Our job is not running after Frikkie and Yappie and Kosi and Pity. Okay, we do that out of love. If we're not on a call and we're not busy, we'll go check it out and get that dude out the area. Okay, don't abuse that system, eh? Don't abuse that system. Our only job is to respond to calls, handle the call, give feedback, and when everything is safe and clear, get out so that the people can do their job. That's an armed response duty. Okay? Not running after Frikkie, Kosi, Yappie, and what, because we might be busy with nonsense and something real is happening. You know what I mean? And then it's in the news and what. Him just delaying the armed response, okay? Then get motion sensor lights right around your home. And bright ones, man, you want to light up those vampires. They are vampires. I've told you guys this already. As soon as that lights go on, man, they outie. So I say they are vampires. Believe me, I've seen it. If the light goes on, those guys are gone. All right, and bright ones, you need to light them. It needs to look like daylight when those lights kick on. Poof. All right. Then if you can, before you go to bed, leave 1 or 2 lights in your house on. Not only your bathroom light, something else, because they kind of used to the bathroom light that's on always 24/7. Like a lounge area or a dining room area, split it up. You know what I mean? Keep the lights on. So if they're in there, they can see, whoa. It gives them the doubt. Is this guy's awake? Are they asleep? Are they watching TV? What's going on here? Why is the lights on? Because I know if the lights are off, people are in bed, sleeping. All right. We're done with this paper. Can you believe it? Are you following along so long? Guys, there might be a couple of things that I'm missing. Okay? But use your dinguses. All right. Make sure your phones are fully charged, guys. That's important. How are you going to phone your armed response company? How are you going to phone this one and that one if your battery's flat? Don't fall asleep with your phone. Make sure that it's charged on your bed, ready to go, so you can dial away when the problem hits the fan. I'm talking about suburban dinguses. Because I know they're on farms and they're in the middle of Galetu where nothing and no one is there. They jam those signals so you can't get through. Alright, but in a suburban area, you can phone and WhatsApp away. Alright, then have a tactical nightstand. Gentlemen and ladies, have a good torch that it can go on strobe mode. Check there. If they can't see, they can't fight. If they can't stand, they can't fight. So hit your dinguses and then you can actually bash them with this as well. Bah! Keep it on him, bah! In the eyes. So you can use this. And most of them come with a nice dinguses here. So if you smack someone in the dinguses or here on the nose, go for the soft areas. In the eyes and what. You're going to feel it. It's going to hurt like hell. Alright. So keep your torches there. If you're lucky enough to have a burner, keep your burner there. I mean, it's a good thing to have. You don't want to pew someone for if he doesn't have a knife or a pew in his hand. You'll get into huge problems. This, I know it's expensive, but it's made in the USA and it's quality. This thing goes everywhere I go. All right. I'd rather fight someone with something than with bare hands. Alright. Then obviously more your home defense pepper spray, so you can use this. You don't have to have everything, but keep your table, your nightstand as a tactical thing as this to save your family. You know what I mean? Get an air horn. Those they make a hell of a noise. And believe me, once the noise starts, those guys are getting out of Dodge. Mostly. I'll say 90% they'll get the hell out of Dodge. They're not going to stand around and fight. If they're already in your home, it's a different story. Then you need to sort them out. All right. What's pepper spray? A baton, one of those photons that comes out, but get a good quality one. I'm talking about the ones that American police are using, not this made in China stuff that you get here. Go online, do your research, see if you can get a lekker baton, and let them have it, man. Yeah, smack him all over here, all the soft spots. Let him get out of Dodge. All right, so it's good to have a tactical nightstand. All my things are close to me, and what's lucky is I'm in here. The space is small, and I can see exactly what's happening. So yeah, but I feel sorry for those guys. They're gonna get hurt real bad. All right, get a good safe, guys. Get a good safe. Have you ever tried to open up a safe when you are shaking like this and the adrenaline is kicking in and you're suckling with a damn key? You're gonna suckle, meneer. Get yourself a secondary safe, okay? Get a safe that you can just put your finger on, bloop, safe open, get your pistol out, get your burner out, get whatever you have out, so that you can defend your family. Believe me, when things are going down, the rattles kick in, meneer. It's normal, it's adrenaline. So when it's like, you're gonna suckle. By the time that you've done, they already finished. So make sure that you can get into your safe quickly and fast, because that's seconds count, meneer. Seconds count. So you can't suckle there with a, you know what I mean? You need to take out what you need and sort these oaks out. All right, get a good safe, a fingerprint, and not that code things. You know how you're gonna suckle with that as well. You forget the code and the adrenaline is kicking and you beep. Get a fingerprint. Open, ready, fast, quick, easy. All right. All right, guys, and I told you about the air horn and the torch and the pepper spray and all what. Okay. And the last step I'm going to give you, make sure that your post boxes is always empty. Don't let, you know, that weekly newspapers that everyone is sending out in papers, and take that newspapers out. Make sure that your post boxes is always empty. Throw it in the trash or recycle it, whatever the case may be, because that is the first thing they look at and they see, okay, the post box is full. No one is at home. You know what I mean? Even if you are at home, you just make it a habit to go and clean your, when you get from work and everything is, the gates are locked and what, and you're safe, clean your post box, throw that junk in the trash. All right, and don't let them stick papers. You know that I am Yappie, I'm looking for garden work and what on your dinguses. It just shows them, listen, that thing is here, someone is not there. All right, because they kind of used to, people are cleansy, people are clean. So if they see things hanging there that's not supposed to be, when they look at your garden is all nice and clean, they know, something is not right, no one's here. You know what I mean? Don't give them that chance. Deter. All right, so boys and girls, I bet you there's a lot that I've left out, but do research for yourself. You know, nothing stops you from having a prepared and ready home when the paw hits the fan. Okay, all right, then, yeah, that's it. All right, boys and girls, I want to thank Bellum Arcus for sponsoring this video. You guys are amazing. I'm going to leave their dinguses in there. Go on their website, go see what they've got. You don't have to get the most expensive first, what. If you see something on their website and you think, I need this, I'll rather spend that couple of bucks knowing that my tactical stand is up and ready, meneer. So whatever the weather, I can handle it. You know what I mean? So go on their website, go check what they've got. They've got plenty. All right. Okay, I know things are expensive, but you must also now realize, like this burner is very expensive. but I can shoot someone from down my hall. You know what I mean? So if they're there, I'm going to just give him 2, let him soak in that gas. Believe me, the gas in those fingers, oh, it's terrible. Okay, I know it's expensive. But how much is your life worth? You know what I mean? So if it's the same as joining a security company, you can get one for, say, $50 a month. How good is that $50? You know what I mean? How much value can you put on your life or your family's life? That's what I'm saying. Obviously, you're not going to go get into a gunfight with a damn thing. It's not a gun. But if you can sort them out before that gets to that gun phase, much better. You know what I mean? All right, boys and girls, I'm going to let you go. So, enjoy your weekend. I hope you guys have a good damn weekend. Rest. Be security conscious. Be aware what's going out there. Look after yourselves. Look after your loved ones. And look after your neighbors. That's what I want to bring back. Know your neighbors. Switch numbers. You know what I mean? If you see something, you can phone him or WhatsApp him or whatever. Listen here, Yappie, someone's there. They say they're going to do this, and Yappie says, hey, there's no one supposed to be at my home today. I'm at work. No one is allowed to phone the police or phone the armed response or whatever. Alright, so it's very important to know your neighbors. I know people are in this bubble where you live for yourself, you live for your family, and you don't give a damn what's going on around you. That's wrong. Unless you are Rambo himself, you know what, that can defend and kick and break and do anything like Chuck Norris. You need help from strangers. You need help from people. Alright, if we united, it makes it really hard for them to do their nonsense. You know what I mean? Alright, Sensei. Class dismissed. Bye guys, have a good weekend. Woo!